Hey everybody, Cobbins here. Just thought I would do a little update of just various things since I haven't made a video in a while. I have a tomato. It's the only one that I've seen, but I've got a lot of blooms on the other plants, so hopefully. Oh, you can't tell, my cucumbers are just doing fantastic. It's all kinds of blooms all over that thing. I'm gonna have to start cutting the vines though, because they're getting too tall for the trellis. And good news, this is the corn I saved, and I thought it was gonna die because it was all withered up, but it finally took root and it's perked back up, and hopefully it'll stay alive. Now, will it make corn? I don't know, but oh, and peppers. And I got some squash. So oh, that's about it for me. I've been kind of burnt myself out on YouTube videos. I'm kind of getting back into them now. I've gotten to where I just didn't want to watch any. No offense, guys, but I don't know. I'm sure everybody gets that way. I'm sure people get tired of looking at me. Got a oh yeah, housekeeping. The K Woody Bulldog with a little Orlick Golden Slice. Gonna give it's like 95 degrees out here right now. I'm gonna take Sean's advice and see if it was a good summer smoke. It's not bad out here. It's not bad. There's a nice little breeze, so it's not just too crazily hot outside. But here in a little bit, I'm gonna go out front and take care of a little problem I have with this. That's right. This is a mole trap. This is the greatest invention ever, because I want to tell you right now, I hate moles. Hate them. I dug one up out here one day, didn't have anything to get it with. I went out there and I stomped it to death. So they tear up my yard. I've about broke my ankle out in the front yard many a times because of them. This thing takes care of them every time. And funk on the lens there. I don't know if you know how it works, but you set it in like you got your, say this was a mole run. Shove it down in the ground a little further, but you'll pull this up, and then you'll set the trap with this right here, like that. And then when they go under and they lift this, you'll shoot these forks down on them and get them every time. But anyway, been having a good time talking to you fellas on Skype. More of y'all need to get on. We have good times. Good times. A lot of late night Skype sessions. And it usually just ends up with all of us just being so tired and laughing at everything that everyone has to say. And sometimes there's a little drinking involved too, I think, with some of the other guys, and they just get so silly. Anyway. I don't know if any of y'all have read this series. Almost finished with this. It's the Eye of the World. Book 1 of the Wheel of Time. I got this book back in, I think, my junior year of high school, back in 2002, and I'm just now getting around to actually seriously reading it. I think I've read the first 10 chapters maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I would always just quit reading it. I'd get busy or something. And a buddy of mine had started reading them a few years back, and absolutely loves them, and so I started reading it. It's okay. I don't know, I just can't. For some reason, I just can't get into it. I can't care about the characters enough to want to continue reading the series. I don't know. Hopefully that'll change. I got about 200 pages left, so hopefully that'll change by the end of the book. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I know some of y'all are into fantasy novels. If any of y'all have read that, just let me know if y'all have had similar feelings. If it gets better, you know, as the story goes on. I'm more interested in the lore of the story than I am with the characters. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I just don't really like the main character that much. It's kind of whiny. Anyway, it's a little update. What's going on here? Hope you guys enjoy.